Hello, hello. Welcome to another video here on my YouTube channel. Over the next 10 days, we will be going over some questions that I've gotten on Instagram over the last couple of months that I wanted to do videos about. So each day we'll have a different question and we will go over my thoughts and possible brainstorming solutions for these challenges or questions that people have had. Today's question is, Lissa, what is the most important thing to do first when you're changing over to healthy lifestyle, a raw diet, or whatever it is? What's the most important thing to do first? So we're going to share that answer, my thoughts on that in this video. Thank you again so much for joining me for another video here on my YouTube channel. If you like videos like this, you know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click like on the video. Before we begin, we have something incredibly epically awesome for you. It's back. The Vegan Health Bundle has returned and it launched today. So this is the first day that you can get it. You're only able to get it for the next 10 days. So if you want this bundle, go to the link in the description box below, click on the link, go to the website, see all the goodies that you're getting for $49. So you only pay $49 and you get to download over 80 vegan resources. So these are recipe books, video courses, video interviews, classes, all kinds of stuff from well over 50 different contributors. So go check it out, see what's there. There's some really cool stuff, including Nate and I have contributed 8 different things to this bundle, valued at just our stuff alone is valued at $426. The entire bundle is worth over $5,400. So for $49, you get everything. It's such a good deal. And yes, we're back. This is a different bundle from last year. So every year, the Vegan Health Bundle is a different collection. And this year, Nate and I have contributed 2 brand new things to this bundle. The Align and Awaken Affirmation Meditation Challenge. This is my brand new affirmation challenge. And the topic of this video is going to align quite nicely with it. But this video course sells regular for $197, but you get access to it when you buy the bundle. So you can enjoy 30 days of breathwork, visualization, and affirmations. And we go over 100 affirmations every single day. I read them in the video that you get. Each video is around 25 to 35 minutes long, and they are so awesome. I'm really excited to share this with you because I've had so many people say that they have loved my past affirmation videos that I have shared, either it be in our school community or I have a couple on YouTube as well. But they're really short. They're only about 5 minutes long. And people have been asking, they're like, I love your voice. I could listen to these forever, but could you make longer ones? Could you put more affirmations in them? So I did just that. I created this affirmation meditation challenge. Every single day is a new video on a new topic. So there's things like overcoming procrastination. There's thinking of your future self, which is my personal favorite. That's day 17. There's a full body scan. There's a gut microbiome one. There's learning to love food prep. There's learning to love movement, embracing more sleep, learning to let things go. There's also a video on perfectionism and releasing that, learning to love your body at every stage, learning patience. So there's so many different topics, and each topic has a huge write-up of all kinds of information that can be helpful to you. There's journal prompts, there's all kinds of goodies. So this course is huge, and it was such an incredible thing to create for you. So that's available as part of the bundle. Nate has contributed his nearly 350-page smoothie book, and there's 45 smoothie recipes in there with lots of information, nutritional information, how to build smoothies, what to do, and all that stuff. So his brand new smoothie ebook is part of this bundle as well. We have also included Tales from the Tailgate, our Raw Vegan on the Road book, Make It Raw Volume 3, Meal Plan Volume 3, Holiday Menu Volume 3. The burger book is also in here, and we have created access to one of our full day meal prep videos. So you get the recipes for the entire day, and we show you how we prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner first thing in the morning in about an hour. So you'll get to see a full day's worth of meal prep in that video, and that's part of the bundle as well. So long-winded, but that's everything that we have contributed to the bundle. And there's so many other raw vegan options in there. Chris Kendall has contributed 2 things. Raw Chef Yin has contributed something. The Korean barbecue course is in there as well. There are so many other raw foodie things in there too, as well as a yin yoga course and some other mindset shifting things. So go check it out. It ends on March 10th. At 11:59 Pacific time. So you have about 10 days to go grab that if you wanted to support yourself in choosing more healthy vegan options. So that said, let's dig into the topic at hand. Lissa, what is the most important thing to do first when you are embarking on any new lifestyle changes? And for me, the answer would be get your mindset right first. Work on the mindset. Why are you doing this? What is your motivation? Why do you want to change? What is it that you're looking to accomplish through these changes? Who do you want to become? And then start working on the mindset. This is something that a lot of people skip because it's boring. It takes forever. It takes a lot of repetition. So things like affirmations and shifting our beliefs when it comes to, say, food prep or going shopping or trying to eat healthier options when you're at social gatherings, all of these things take a specific mindset shift. Because if we believe that food prep takes too much time and we don't have enough energy to do it, then it's going to take too much time and we're not going to have energy to do it. If we believe that going to bed early has us missing out on all the other things that we could be doing instead, then going to bed early is going to feel like a chore and we're going to always feel like we have FOMO, the fear of missing out. If we do that, if we feel like social events are too challenging and too overwhelming and we can't do it, then we're not going to be able to do it. We are going to feel overwhelmed because if we have that core belief that it's challenging, the core belief that we're overwhelmed, the core belief that it's hard, then it's going to be challenging, overwhelming, and hard. We have to shift the mindset and how we believe about these new habits that we're trying to build. For example, going to bed early. Instead of thinking going to bed early is challenging or difficult, or we're going to be missing out on other things that we're doing, shift the mindset to think of going to bed early as self-care, as something beautiful you're doing for yourself, as you're going to feel amazing the next day because you actually had a good rest, good night's sleep. These kinds of shifts can help you to realize that it's actually not that hard to do these things. It really boils down to, what do you want for your life? Do you want to become a person who goes to bed early? Do you want to become a person who chooses healthy meals at social gatherings? If it is social gatherings, for example, some people feel that's really challenging because there's other food there. Instead of thinking it's challenging, maybe embrace the challenge and get excited about that. We're going to talk about that in a future video as well. Or if you feel like there's no time to make food, then there's going to be no time to make food because you're not making time to make food. So you have to switch the mindset and start believing that you have time. You just have to schedule yourself in. You have the ability to make these other choices, but we believe that we can't, or that it's too hard. Or, for example, it's overwhelming. That's a big one that I've been asked often. It's like, how do you deal with the overwhelm? There's so many things that you need to do for your health. And what I like to say for the overwhelm is to just start slow with one thing. start with one line. Like if you see a new recipe and you really want to make it, but there's quite a few lines, that's okay. It doesn't mean that it's a bad recipe or that you shouldn't make it or whatever. Just go line by line. First line says add dates to the blender. Add dates to the blender. Just do one thing at a time. And that really releases the feeling of overwhelm because you are narrowing your focus so that you can get the task done. There's a meme that I really like, and it's a picture of two people, and there's one ladder that has these really, really tall rungs, and the person's looking up at it and they can't even reach the first rung because this represents taking bigger steps, right? It seems impossible. It's like too challenging. It's too overwhelming. But the other person is easy to climb because their rungs are smaller and they're spaced in smaller increments. So they can climb easily. So they get to the top easier than the person who's like jumping, trying to catch the first rung, and they can't even climb the ladder because they view all of these steps like they have to do these big things and they have to make big moves in order to get to their goals, instead of the other person who actually reaches their goals because they take smaller steps. They go line by line. They do it one day at a time. They take their time. They learn one new thing a day. You don't have to know it all at once. You don't have to be 100% perfect because that doesn't exist. It's all about progress. Progress is success. When we do small things every single day and we change our mindset on how we view those things, instead of thinking we need to do all of these big things, we just do the little small things and that they're easier to do. For example, going to a social gathering, instead of thinking it's overwhelming and you're not going to be able to do it, boil it down to like those little rungs. Like, what do you need to do first? Okay, plan what you're going to have, what you're going to take to the social gathering. And then think about who's going to be there, who might want to have some as well. Then you can make a double batch or whatever. And then when the day comes or the day before, you go and get the groceries to make the thing. And then the day of it, you make the thing and you take it with you. And these are all little tiny steps that you can do instead of thinking like, oh, I'm going to go there, I'm not going to know what to eat. That you don't know what to eat because you didn't plan for it. And the same goes for anything in life, really. We need to plan, we need to schedule ourselves in, and we need to shift our mindsets from it being difficult to it being easy if we take the steps to make it easy on ourselves. And this is why I created the Align and Awaken Affirmation Meditation Challenge, because over the 30 days, you're going to say 3,000 positive affirmations with me. And the reason, like I said earlier in the video, the reason why most people skip this part is because it takes forever and they don't really notice things right away. Maybe they'll do like 2 or 3 meditation videos and they're like, oh, these feel good, but then they stop doing them and they don't continue, and then they still struggle. The reason we struggle is because we think it's a struggle. If we start to embrace that other option, the other idea that it is easy to do these things. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously, you're going to need to do what you can with what's available to you, with what your finances are, with your time schedule. Everyone's going to have a different story with their life, but it's about doing the little things and shifting our mindsets to embracing those little things, to making the big changes. Because if we don't work on our mindset, it's always going to be challenging. We're always going to find something to complain about. It's always going to be boring. It's always going to be challenging. It's always going to be overwhelming if we don't change how we think about it. We become what we believe about ourselves, and we do what we believe we can or can't do. Maybe we don't believe that we can go to bed at 9 o'clock. Maybe we don't believe that we can eat healthy. If we have those core beliefs, then we're not going to be able to do the things that we might really want to be doing in our life. So changing the mindset is the most important thing. And when it comes to the other aspects, like I know that this question would expand to, yeah, but how do I, like, what's the first physical thing that I do? Say I'm going to go raw vegan, for example. The first thing I would say to do is to start lowering your fat percentage so that you can start eating more fruits and vegetables. When you lower your fat percentage, then you are able to eat more because insulin is more sensitive. So getting rid of the oils, getting rid of the animal products, lowering the amount of fat that you're consuming to an appropriate amount, which is roughly around 10 to 15% total calories coming from fats. Then you can eat more fruit, you can eat more vegetables, and you don't really feel the effects from the higher fat diet. So start by lowering the fat so you can increase your fruits and vegetables, and then just start exploring more recipes. Grab the bundle. Link is in the description box below. There's plenty of raw vegan things in there. And if you're new to veganism, or if you're new to being plant-based, there's tons of other options in there as well for you or for your family. Even if you are eating a raw diet, but your family isn't, and you kind of struggle with what to make for them, grab the bundle because you can make so many cool things in the bundle as well. There's also interviews. Chef AJ has her live conference that she did in July of 2024. Only the people who attended that conference got the videos, but she included that in the bundle as well. So there's almost 6 hours worth of content from doctors at that conference, and you get access to that as well. Again, there's over $5,400 worth of content that you get access to for only $49. You get to download anything you want from the list. You can download it all and keep it forever, really. Once you download it, you've got it on your device, whether it be your laptop or your phone or wherever you keep it. We do recommend that once you download it onto your device, that you put it in a safe backup, like a USB stick or Google Drive or Dropbox or something like that. That way, if anything happens to your main device, you can always access the files after the 1-year download limit is up. So once you buy the bundle, you have 1 year to download all the content, download everything. Takes about 15 minutes to download everything, and then you have it. Then you can just go through one thing at a time. You can see all the raw stuff. You can watch some of the interview videos. There's so much cool stuff in there, including my 30-day affirmation meditation challenge. Do a new affirmation video every single day. It's great to do them before bed. Nate and I like to put one on and just listen to them, follow the breath work and the visualizations. It's so nice to fall asleep in a calm state and listen to the affirmations even while you're sleeping, because that is actually quite powerful as well. So please go check out the bundle. It launched today. It is available for you right now. We only do this bundle once a year, and every year it's different. We don't know if we're going to be back next year. We're not sure. It really depends on how Chef AJ feels. So if you want to support us and support yourself, grab the bundle right now. It's only $49. Link is in the description box below. So check it out. And we will be back tomorrow to answer another question that I have gotten on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch. We will be live throughout the week on Instagram, and I will try to share those videos here on YouTube. If you miss the Instagram ones, they'll be posted here as well. Until then, I love you all so much, and fruit on.